Hello, this is That Awesome Group. We are back again. This is your boy, Dark Ooh.
It's your girl, Bella Jean.
And your boy, Terrence.
AKA Teapot the Teacot. He is the internet troll of the group. Alright? Now, this is our review, impressions, discussion on The Boys. The new hit Amazon superhero anti-hero series. We've watched it, we've binged it, we've absorbed it, and now we are going to talk about it. So, let's see what everybody thinks, shall we? Turn.
What do you think? Thought it was good. It really grabs you in the first 10 minutes of the episode.
Right.
Episode 1.
Facts, yeah. What you think, Billy?
I think it's probably one of the best shows out this year so far. Definitely, I'm putting my top 5 for the year already.
Ooh, top fizz?
The violence gets me.
Dang, is it top 5? Top 5, top 5?
TV series, not
Okay, TV.
Original TV series.
Okay. Well, it's technically not original TV series. It's derived from a comic book.
I mean, but that's still original. It hasn't been made for TV in any way, shape, or form yet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think we could get a J top 5 though, especially for this year. I mean, but what else has come out this year though? Is it better than the Umbrella Academy?
Oh yes.
You think it's better?
I'm gonna have to go with yeah.
You think it's better than The Haunting of Hill House?
No. For what that show was. But Umbrella Academy, it went there? No, this show went there. This show was TVMA for like 6 of the 8 episodes. Maybe 5. 5 of the 8, at least, episodes. It was TVMA.
The Umbrella Academy was pretty much raw the whole time.
Anybody?
That's
I'm about to do a spoiler.
Not yet. We not gonna go there yet because I see where you about to go. We not going there yet.
We're not spoiling in this.
Not yet.
We
gotta wait till we get into it. You know, we gotta give these people a warning. You know, we gotta at least make it 10 minutes. And you know what I'm saying before we spoil it.
Yeah, we do all the good spoilers.
But okay. What else popped off this year in terms of shows that we can compare it to?
Well, the Umbrella Academy would probably be the best head-to-head if you want to pick it.
Nah, I just mean in general of great shows that we've had this year.
Love, Sex, Robots.
Ooh. I mean, I won't qualify that only because every episode is literally something completely different.
This season, a lot of episodes.
No, it still has one continuous story.
But just because they did Universe Love, Sex, Robots.
But see, Love, Sex, Robots, not only is it a different story, it's literally a different person who created each episode as well.
Are we talking about TV in general?
TV or Netflix show?
Netflix,
just a show.
Hulu,
that came out
Amazon,
this year.
Yeah.
We're just comparing. Just seeing how good.
Not a sequel that came out this year.
Euphoria.
Oh, it was Zendaya.
Yeah.
I can't say anything about it because I didn't watch it. But is it as good as they should?
Yeah, I only saw the first episode of that, but I can see where you're going. And that has had like rave reviews.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, I would love to compare it to more superhero shows, but considering
There weren't any new superhero shows besides the Umbrella Academy.
No, the DC shows were coming out this year, but I ain't watch any of those.
I mean, recently you only got Orange is the New Black and that other what was that? The one you clicked the
Bandersnatch. But didn't that come out last year?
That was Black Mirror.
Season 2.
Yeah, Mirror Bandersnatch wasn't.
Black Mirror, the new season Black Mirror came out.
Okay.
But Bandersnatch came out in January, December.
You sure? I feel like it was last year though.
I posted about that.
I feel like it was last year, but yeah, that new season of Black Mirror was kind of clean.
I can edit this part out. Let me see.
It was kind of clean. I don't even think you should.
Let me see. When did Bandersnatch come out? Because I know I posted about it.
But I don't know. Bandersnatch was kind of a movie.
I don't know.
anyway,
I'm
though.
still scrolling. Wait a minute.
Bandersnatch was kind of a movie.
Ooh, no, that came out December 28th.
Yeah, I kind of
So
figured
that
that
was
was
last
that.
year.
That was last year. We ain't gonna count.
I knew it was cold. That's all I remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to count anyway. It's an interactive movie. I mean, it might as well be a
But it
video
was
game.
so good.
It might as well be the Walking Dead video games.
Yeah.
But long story short, The Boys is great.
It is.
It is great. It's a top 5.
Dead or alive.
Like, if I were just to throw a number on it, it's got to be at least a 9 out of 10. At least. For first season, it captures you. First episode.
I would give it a 10.
You give it a 10?
He gave it a 10 out of 10. Ooh.
I don't know. If
Put
I
that
give
on
it
the
a 10.
screen. He gave it a 10 out of 10.
I don't know if I can give it a 10. Only because certain parts of the show doesn't have as good as writing as Huey. Huey himself has great writing.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they're just regular one-liners, you believe him to be the normal guy in the room at all points. Even after he's done certain things, he still feels like just a normal guy. Everybody else surrounding him is like just completely left field. Even when there's no powers involved, you still look at Huey as in like, yeah, that's just me in that situation, and he just has to roll with the punches. Even when they put him in situations where he has no way of like getting out of it, he has to think his way out of the situation. And it's not like he's the smartest guy, but he does come up with some very clever ways of handling situations. And I feel like I would say the way they wrote him as a character fit perfectly in the situations that he was in. And man, he's done some things, to be honest.
So would you say that you feel like he adapted to his situation?
I say later on it was him adapting.
Yeah, because he wasn't with it at first.
Early on, it was just him flying by the seat of his pants, and I feel like everything was just luck-based in the beginning.
Yeah.
At the beginning of it, he was with it. He was with it.
What are you talking about? What?
In the beginning of the plot. I mean, to go and take down
A-Train.
all of them.
Well, no. In the beginning, remember he wanted A-Train.
He wanted A-Train, but he also, are we at spoiler part?
No, hold on.
So,
okay.
We left off at me. We left off at me saying Huey was already down for it in the beginning. He didn't change his mind until he fell in love, if you want to call it that, with Starlight.
I think that's debatable because he said he didn't want to kill anybody.
He said that, then he killed somebody.
Yeah. But that's why I was saying
he
everything...
said that he didn't want to kill Translucent, but then he changed his mind, like, nah, y'all killed my girl, so I'm bow.
No, it's not y'all. A-Train killed his girl.
But he was a suit.
But
and
see,
he saw A-Train and dude talking about it, so he was like, I'm gonna let him go. Maybe I won't.
No.
I feel like everything that Huey has going on, they haven't really explained it yet.
I mean,
because he has some real pent up energy going on.
As anybody would. Going. That's why I.
It was like disabling him at times.
Yeah, because he kept seeing his girlfriend too after she had died. But my problem with that's why I said that everything in the beginning was more him flying at the seat of his pants. Because he was put in these positions where, especially with the part with him and Translucent, that
was never supposed to be that. Translucent got himself into that.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying.
Because Huey messed up.
After they captured him, after they captured Translucent, he was literally put in that position to either kill him or 9 times out of 10, you were going to die if they discovered that Translucent was there. And your boy was getting away. He was about to walk away.
Because you couldn't trust the fact that he wasn't going to say nothing.
The same thing was going to happen. If you let him go, we're at war with the Supes. If we kill him, we're at war with the Supes.
So might as well kill him.
What I'm saying is that he felt that at that moment in time, he said, shit. Well, we got to either buy some time and maybe I can damn get away, or he walks right out this door, snitches, and your boy comes and kills them right then and there.
That's what he was about it. yeah, he wanted A-Train, but Translucent, the one that came after him, got caught. And
I'm saying that he wasn't 100% there.
I mean,
he was just
he
fluctuating.
wasn't a murderer. He was still introduced.
That's what I'm
into
saying.
that.
And that's what I'm saying.
And
like
then he killed him thinking, okay, this is what I want. Because he thinking that's the route he want to go down. Then it really wasn't.
Yeah, remember what Alonzo's character, what's his name? What's his name? Milky. What was his name?
Oh, Mother's Milk.
Mother's Milk. Remember, Mother's Milk told him that. He was like, yeah, that feeling, but it's going to come at a cost.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit came at a cost.
But that's why I said
so.
I don't think he was always 100% there.
Alex.
And
but after he said that,
but
he still kept going.
But if that was the case, if he was 100% there, they would have tried to kill A-Train when they had a chance to.
When did they
have a chance to kill
A-Train?
When A-Train kidnapped the father, came to the house, and he went to be A-Train.
But that's episodes later, though.
But that's what I'm saying. If he was all the way there, he would have already been ready to kill him by then.
No, he didn't.
But look, they broke his leg, and A-Train was literally sitting there writhing in pain. He could have had him killed right there, because that girl obviously had enough power to kill him if she could just hit him in the leg and break it.
But
he could have just been like, hey, look, X my boy off right now. Revenge story ended. Boom, we're gone.
He had already started to move on from Robin to Starlight.
That and A-Train hit him with the hard facts. He was like, I killed your girlfriend. That was an accident. What you did was on purpose.
Right.
So he might have been down for her to go ahead and slash him up, but then he probably was like, you know what? He has a point. This is getting out of hand, which it was at that point. It was getting out of hand. So he was just like, break his legs, and then take my daddy, and we out.
Yeah, but it's not even logical though, because it's not that it wasn't getting out of hand. It had been already out of hand.
No, that's true.
It was already.
I think at that moment he realized, like, wait, yeah, this really has gotten out of hand.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. At this point in time, he should have definitely been ready to kill him. You already killed Translucent, even though you might not have been 100% there at the time. Even though you liked your girl that much. But you're talking about letting the guy who killed your girlfriend go with just a broken leg. But not only did you let him go, they already know who you guys are. Mm-hmm. And then it almost came back to haunt him when you, technically, like I said, he may not be like genius level smart, but obviously out of the bunch of crew he's in, he's the smarter one. The smarter decision would have been to just kill him right there. Because once again, if it wasn't for A-Train having a heart attack, he'd have died. Like, simple. Because obviously his little girlfriend with her little light powers couldn't stop him. Because he was too fast. Mm-hmm. So, at that point in time, he should have already been there ready to kill. Because it's already been enough time.
Well, how was Huey going to kill A-Train? The only thing he had over him was the V addiction.
No, listen.
That was
the girl, the damn feral girl.
Miyoki.
She
was a safety net.
Yeah, Miyoki.
She wasn't there to kill him.
But what I'm saying is she could kill him.
Yeah.
But he didn't come for that. And after she kicked him, she ran off.
But all I'm saying
is... She didn't kick him, she hit that motherfucker with a damn...
Oh yeah, she hit him with something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And broke his whole bone out his leg.
But all I'm saying is, yes, all it takes is literally one deviation from the plan could have killed him. That's all.
Well, the only reason
and it's obviously
A-Train was in the house is because they got snitched on.
Oh yeah, by the Mesmerizer.
That plan went awry ever since then. So that wasn't in the plan.
Because they didn't know who they were.
No, but see, that's the thing. The plan didn't have him having A-Train go into the house. But that's what I'm saying. They had to devise a plan when they found out A-Train was at his house. That's the plan I'm talking about.
I mean, of course. But A-Train had the upper hand. Come alone.
But obviously they planned not to come alone, because if he wouldn't have planned for the girl to be in the ceiling. Because remember, he even said it to him. He said, oh, you thought I came alone. He said, I came with somebody, and she came out, boom, broke his leg. Bing! Right there. He could have been like, now do it.
So what are you saying? Yeah, he wasn't with it, but he didn't want to do it.
I'm saying that even regardless, whenever part it was, I don't think he was ever really with killing them. It was just based off anger. That's all it was.
That's a normal human
response.
Emotion.
Exactly.
He wanted A-Train to pay for what he did legally. That didn't get him anywhere. So naturally, you want to take stuff into your own hands, and then he found Butcher to assist with him doing it.
Terrence, you're only proving my point.
He didn't find Butcher. Butcher found him.
Yes.
Either way, they came into contact.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
he was never with killing them.
Butcher knew
He
what
was
going
never
on.
with killing them.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Even though he was put in a position to have to kill, it was more like, you die or I die. That's all that was.
Mm-hmm.
That was what you call, shit, that's a dog-eat-dog world right there, bruh. Look, either I'd kill you to preserve my life, if only for a little bit longer, or I'll let you walk out this door and we all die.
well, if you
That wasn't him turning.
He didn't kill him because he had to. He looked at the sign and said, "What? Keep your hands clean." And that's when he hit the button.
He killed him because he had to.
Also because he wanted to. He thought it would make him feel better.
Yes, but that's why I'm telling you.
It did make him feel better.
Though it made him feel better, and though he might have felt that, that's why I say he wasn't all the way there. Because if he was all the way there at that point, he would have just kept doing it. It's just like with Homelander.
Okay, he's not a murderer at all, but yes, he did want to kill a suit. He wanted to kill A-Train, preferably.
He wanted A-Train to pay. Not necessarily mean kill him. He never said he wanted A-Train dead.
Then what was the whole plot for?
To get enough evidence.
Remember, that was the whole
against
thing.
him, yeah.
That's what Butcher even sold him on.
Mm-hmm.
He sold him on getting enough evidence. Remember, he told him he was CIA. He was lying to get enough evidence to put them away because they've been committing these crimes to other people. That's what he sold him on. Remember, he didn't sell him on killing anybody.
They didn't bank on Translucent being the creep that he was. And because at this point, they don't realize that the soups are all bad. So if Translucent wasn't a creep, he wouldn't have seen him drop the bug, then he wouldn't have went looking for the bug, then he wouldn't have rolled up on his ass at the damn job. And this is how this shit started getting out of control.
Well, they didn't know most of them weren't bad, but before all that stuff happened, he saw A-Train and the other guy, whether it was Translucent or the Deep or whoever in that bar.
No, it was just another soup at the bar. It wasn't either one of them.
And he was talking about
He saw Translucent at the
molar.
Mm-hmm.
They called him on camera,
Oh,
so
yeah,
he
it was
knew they
Translucent.
were bad. At
It was
that
Translucent
point.
and
that's
and,
what made him more upset. They ended
and
up taking
A-Train.
it as a joke.
Mm-hmm. But see, that's the thing. He still wasn't with killing them because at the time, remember, he still felt like they were there to catch him, to gather evidence to present.
That
in
is
court.
true, because when they made that bullet, and he came down them stairs, and they was about to hit his ass with that damn bullet, he was like, "What are y'all doing?" He went there, and that shit ricocheted anyway. So yeah, he probably wasn't really with the killing.
I mean, he's a regular person. I mean, them other two people who
But
had
that's what I'm
committed murder.
saying. He was
before.
never completely there. It just so happened that he was put in that position to either it's his life or the other guy's life. And just like any regular human, any normal person would be like, "Oh nah, bro, you gotta go." Especially if you're holding all the
I'm
cards.
saying once he found out what it was like to kill a person and it didn't do anything for him and he met Starlight, that's probably when he didn't want to continue that plot because he knew how it was going to affect her.
Oh, he already said he didn't want to.
Translucent. He wanted to when he did it and he didn't like it.
Well, yeah, because he did kill Translucent before he found out that old girl was Starlight.
Yes, but that doesn't change the fact that he still didn't want to be a killer even after he killed Translucent.
He's coping with that emotion. That's what I'm
But
saying.
coping with it
He
does not
probably
mean
didn't
you
want
want
to
to be
kill
a killer.
anybody. But
Even still, after he killed him does not mean that he just wants to keep killing him.
okay,
He never said he wanted to kill him.
Butcher's the same way. He wanted Homelander to pay by going to jail.
No. Butcher thought all Supes were bad. That was literally his thing.
And
that's why they were butting heads about the girl.
No, but but he went, he took all his evidence to the feds. He wanted Homelander to pay.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't. And this is 8 years of that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to kill all of you.
Or if y'all die.
He was a legit murderer. So he wanted to do that. Huey was not. Huey's hurting. And, you know, y'all took my girlfriend. I'm going to take one of y'all. You just dealing. At that time, he probably wanted to do it. But you're right.
But that's what I'm saying, Terrence. I'm saying that in that moment, yeah, he had to do it, but he was never.
He didn't have to do it, Alex.
He had to do it.
Ooh, let's move on from this subject.
He had to.
He wanted to.
Let's move on from that subject.
So you telling me if you in a situation where either you die or the other guy dies, you're not going to do it?
So you think he did that just solely out of necessity and not wanting to get revenge on the suit?
It's human. Yes.
I think he did it for both.
Exactly.
I mean, regardless of whether it's both, he still was not completely the whole series. He is still struggling with it right now as we speak.
So who said he was 100% with it? Terrence?
I never said he was 100%.
Yes, that's how we started this.
No.
And we got it on camera, sir. Because we'll go back and watch
I
it.
said he was with the plot to kill a suit in the beginning, not towards the end. You said he was never with it. He wanted his revenge in the beginning. But once he got...
He's saying it was going to be more of a legal justice revenge.
It was, because remember...
Not the blowing up buttholes revenge.
Yeah, if they could have got that, that's what they wanted. But they couldn't. So... they still wanted their retribution.
So that's why he was saying if that was the case, he could have killed A-Train if he wanted to. But he didn't.
Yeah, but he already... That's what I'm saying. Starlight came in. He didn't want to kill no more because he knew how that was going to play with him.
He didn't want to kill it all, man.
And he also didn't want to get Starlight killed because he probably knew that was Butcher's whole idea to kill them all.
Remember, he didn't get that idea until later on.
But that's why I said Butcher did all that sweaty stuff. Because I didn't like how he was doing Starlight or how he was doing everybody else that messed with the suit just because.
Yeah, he was treating Frenchie bad when he was messing. I mean, yeah, Miyoki, whatever her name was. She was a terrorist, but still.
She wasn't a terrorist. She was forced into the light.
No, she was a terrorist before they gave her the V.
But she was forced into it. Remember, she was captured as a child.
She ran away. I mean,
no, her and her brother got captured and was forced into it.
So,
and remember, that's why she wanted to go home. She wanted to go home because she wanted to get her brother back. That's all. Probably. But anyway,
let's move off of that topic.
Your boy wants Supes dead, though. He do.
Butcher.
Yep. Butcher. I think the real reason he couldn't damn deal with killing, Homelander because he just doesn't know how. Because remember, the whole thing, they had a little sub story with Homelander having a weakness, and he didn't have a weakness. The only weakness he had, well, presumably.
Spoiler alert.
Presumably.
We're just gonna go into full on.
Was his handler. Sports.
Stillwell was.
Yes.
Well,
quote unquote.
Thought
his weakness.
You thought she was his weakness, but
that shit was out the motherfucking
that
window.
Man has no weakness besides being a big old baby. That's it.
Maybe his ego, but you really can't exploit that. Too.
No, it can't be his ego because he let Maeve talk to him any kind of way for the most part.
Look, you let that. Let me tell you something. Dudes let women talk to them any type of way most of the time if they giving up that good. And Maeve obviously gave up that good. Obviously, because
a long time ago, though.
You even see that Maeve had a girlfriend at one point.
She did.
So she was on both sides of the field. Maeve was a star player.
I think she might have been with him just for the team. She was doing that for the team. I don't think that was.
I don't know if you getting dicked out for the same.
He had that.
I think it might have started off that way.
Yeah.
I mean, but true. If that was the case, I think she would have felt a little differently about him. When they've seen each other. With the way I feel when she saw him, it was like a harsh type of breakup, and she might still feel the type of way.
About him?
He probably...
No.
No. What I'm saying is she feels some type of way towards him maliciously because something probably happened to break them up. Now, do she still have feelings for your boy? No. He was probably just good cock. But we all know...
that was a lie. Take that back.
Feelings for her.
Take that back.
Look.
Because when he slept with Mama Dearest, that was
I know what you're about to say.
That was a 3-hitter
But let's not skip the part where he slept with old boy's wife.
Oh yeah, for 3 hours. That's true.
So look, all I'm saying is what it was with him and old girl, that must have been his dream joint. And he couldn't even contain it. Like, I've been waiting on you. I've been looking at you through this wall, X-ray vision, letting that damn kid suck on your nipple. I've been wanting to be that kid on your nipple.
She was like, I see you watching me. I was like, oh God. Why would she have had her office plated with stuff that he can't see through?
Because she liked that shit. Remember, she could control him, quote unquote. That's true. She was controlling him.
So he did kind of have like a little bit of a weakness, but not enough where it would kill him.
He had enough of a weakness for her until he figured out how much she was actually lying about. And just like in any relationship, once you figure out the lies, gotta throw you away. Or blow your motherfucking brains out with my eye vision. Straight to the damn eye.
You skipped straight to the last episode?
Just forget how we got there.
I don't know. Well, we'll get back to that.
Part I want to mention.
Okay, go.
Buddy getting his gills fingered.
Yo, I'm glad you said that, bruh.
Oh, was he in pain? Or did he?
That shit hurt, but it was probably more like the pain pleasure thing because he kind of.
Nah, he didn't like that shit at all. He didn't like this shit at all. Because after that, he had a complete nervous breakdown. He shaved his head. He shaved his body.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. That was.
Let me not smile while I said this.
Yeah.
It was like how people portray how you feel after being raped. You feel dirty after that. And that's how he was feeling. It was like poetic justice, to be exact. They don't know that part. We gotta go back to that part.
It was also hard for me to watch because I'm sitting there going up.
That shit, I was like,
that shit did hurt.
And you see his joints moving.
And I'm like,
stop!
And they just, you fucking freak.
What fish would enjoy that?
None.
And he but you see, he was like, I think you should leave. No.
He was like,
you're gonna sit there, you're gonna take it.
And he took it too. Because he got super strength, he could have got
he could have got
it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yo. There might be some old pain pleasure.
Maybe he felt like he deserved
it. Season 2?
I'm just mad.
The Deep ain't even a superhero no more, but he be going to damn BDSM bars like, finger my gills.
He gonna be a good guy though. I think he gonna be a good guy.
I'm just mad.
An actual real good guy.
They didn't get Aquaman gills. They gave this man gills.
Because they're mutated. Aquaman was born.
Hold on.
Aquaman didn't have gills. Atlantis.
I feel like. Well, fuck it. I don't know.
Now, see, they were made in a lab. So, they was like, you know what? Put some of this in there to give you gills.
Could be. Alright. But anyways.
These writers are sick. I don't know who wrote it, but.
That's the point, though.
It was Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg.
I mean, this was like
and Eric Kripke.
Mortal Kombat type kills. I mean, that's when they did that first run through scene. That blood looked just like.
Bro, that shit looked like our brutality on Mortal Kombat 11, 10, whatever you want to call it.
Like you saw her jawbone floating just in a cloud of blood. I mean,
when I saw that first scene, I'm like, what the fuck? And then you see that blood hit your boy in the face, and you see the camera just pan, and you see her jaw.
And at that point, you're like, did she get hit by a bus? Or
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, and then the damn shit just goes back to normal speed, and you see your boy.
I can't stop.
I gotta go. And I'm like, and then it pans down, you see your boy still holding Robin's hands, and I'm like,
that's tough.
Yep. I said, I see this is where we're going with this.
Off the sidewalk. One step.
But it made it so worse when they had your boy at his press conference. Oh, she just stepped in the way. I'm like, oh, this. Yeah. Oh, he wildin'.
That was the machine giving him what to say.
Mm-hmm. Remember, he can't do nothing without his script.
Yeah, he gotta have a script.
Oh man, when he talked to that the kid who was dying, the little kid who was dying, I was like, bruh.
Did you see the views start going down on that shit? Like,
you know what that shit remind me of?
Damn.
Dave Chappelle's sketch. When he got to see the cancer kid and he had to play the video game.
And a street ball.
He was playing.
That is real. You can't even blame him because you're trying to uplift the kid that knows.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, gonna teach me how to outrun cancer. He was
like what can any script prepare to say?
He looked at the camera just like.
That's the doctor's fault.
It is. Oh, that shit was hilarious.
Told the kid he gonna die in a week.
Oh God.
He was like, well, maybe next week. The doctor was like,
I can teach you how to outrun anything. You gonna teach me how to outrun cancer?
I mean, we hadn't tried it.
Exactly.
I don't think so. I don't think that's amazing. And cut that shit out.
I mean, to be honest, the Flash did outrun death, but
they should have just slid him some V.
That might actually work. Or peep this. Maybe the reason his ass got sick is because they were giving V.
I literally just had that thought like 2 seconds ago. He said that.
Because remember, they were just dosing up these children.
And all over the country. All right, so now I have a question. Who is your favorite and who is your least favorite character? Let's make these quick too. Don't think about them too hard.
Shit, I already know.
Go ahead, Teapot.
Skip them.
Least favorite ended up being Butcher.
Really? Okay, I can see that.
Favorite? I should probably say Starlight, but I'm gonna go Homelander.
Homelander was his favorite.
No, he said Homelander was his least favorite.
His least favorite? No, he said
Homelander
was his favorite.
Okay.
I started off hating A-Train, and then
we know
he was struggling with addiction. And just like Huey, he was dealing with the loss of a loved girlfriend as well. They had that little moment where they came together. But Butcher, he just got progressively worse to the point he just trying to destroy everybody's love life and to get his own thing accomplished. And Homelander, he's going about finding the truth and was very savage with it.
Well, I can definitely tell you my least favorite. My least favorite easily was Maeve.
Yeah.
Only because it's not that her character wasn't a good character, but she played the smallest role for somebody who had the biggest screen time, who had so much screen time, but played the smallest role in the ongoing everything. Now, my favorite though is kind of I don't know who my favorite character was.
Like you going with Huey.
Nah, man. He was a great character. He was great
He was a good character.
But I don't know. Mother's Milk was kind of my favorite character.
Man, you had to steal my favorite, bro.
Because Mother's Milk, first of all, it's like he played a big role, but not a big role. But he also was just kind of he was just there. That white boy was ready. He was ready for everything, but at the same time,
he had a family.
Exactly.
He was giving motivational speeches all over his damn show. He was motivating them badass kids at the damn place. Like
Mother's Milk was kind of like a like if Nick Fury had a family on the side.
He was like, "Oh baby, I did forget to season the tilapia."
Exactly.
He said, "How about this?"
Exactly. We just gonna go to that spot that you like.
I'm gonna get you two tenderloins.
Can't watch the show on Netflix.
Exactly. I can't watch. You don't watch without me. Look. Boo. Come on. And you feel like he is. That is a very great representation of a man with a family that also has a dark side, because even in a lot of stories like that, they try to keep their family away from it, and even still try to.
Oh yeah, I know.
They even, they try to get their family out of it, but they always end up getting them tied into it. But he still has the best, he wants his family to be good. He wants to still be there for his family. But he knows that some shit gotta be done.
But
And he's that dude, I gotta get shit done.
To counter that, you say he's there for his family. That man is also there for his friends.
True.
Because he easily could have told Butcher, no, I'm good, none of that. But he knows what's going on. He knows what happened. They already lived this before. And he cared enough to do this shit all over again. Even though he cared for his family as much as he did.
But see,
he
also
went ahead and did it for the greater good, though.
But see, that's the thing. The greater good also still goes for his family.
Yeah.
Because for all you know, what's to say that same shit happened to Robin wouldn't happen to his daughter or his damn girl.
True. I ain't mad.
So to me, it's my God.
So, your least favorite?
My least favorite would have to be Homelander. He'd have to be my least favorite.
Now, is he your least favorite because he's a bad character, or least favorite because you hated him?
I hated him.
Oh. But you hated him because he pathetic and didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since you stole my other favorite. My other favorite.
Is it Frenchie?
No.
Frenchie was a great character, right?
No.
His
Somebody that had one of the best scenes in the show.
Yeah.
Black Noir.
Black Noir.
You don't know nothing about this man. He can play the piano. He can kick ass. Oh, you watch the stuff? Or what?
Remember I told you, I seen who he is in the comic book, and when y'all know who that motherfucker is, you will be shocked. But we're not going to talk about that.
We ain't got
because for all we know, they're not going to do it like the comics, because they didn't do the Deep's character like the comics either.
Black Noir, he was very zen. Then
Black Noir is Batman. What y'all talking about? He's Bruce Wayne. He
said so much with his looks. You could never see this man's face. But he just be like,
oh, like the first time he met Starlight? She was like, hi, I'm Starlight.
He was like,
and just walked
past her. You do my girl like that?
Bitch. Like, what?
When she found out that Huey was up to all this shit, Black Noir was like, just a nigga you been sleeping with? Like, they was all
is this your king? Is this your king?
And he was the only one that didn't get out of line.
And he damn near killed. Well, he did kill Miyoki. Like, if she couldn't regenerate, she would have been dead.
All right, Miyoki is X-23. Let's go ahead and break this down right now. This bitch is X-23. She fight like her. The only thing there is, she don't got metal claws. Oh, Pop Claw.
Oh, I saw you wrote that down. You stupid. Yeah, Pop Claw. Pop Claw, I felt bad for her. Because she was a B-side soup.
She was a C.
She was about C-side, yeah.
Look.
She was doing bad. She couldn't even pay her rent.
Who was a B-side? One we didn't get to see, and I wish we would have got to see.
Ooh.
Nubian Prince.
Oh, I know, right?
Look, she was selling my boy for $300 million.
He was like, man, I give you 200. She was like, nah, we want 300 million.
He's an up and comer. He can do everything you need him to do.
He fits your demographic.
Exactly.
She's like, we already got Atlanta on hold.
Nubian Prince, I'm calling it now, is their version of Black Panther. My boy name is Nubian Prince. First of all, he sounds like a goddamn wrestler, okay? He sounds like a WWF wrestler, not WWE. WWF.
They had more show. A little more show with him.
Exactly. He sounds like that.
But yeah, Black Noir is my second favorite, just cause. I don't know what you talking about. Now I'm gonna have to go find out what you talking about, but I like it. For now.
It will shock you. But no, I do want to talk about one thing though. The one thing about the difference between the Deep in the comics and the Deep in the show. In the comics, the Deep wasn't the one who committed the sexual act against Starlight.
Who was it?
It was Homelander.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And it wasn't just a blowjob.
That makes sense. See, that's why he's my least favorite.
Starlight.
Yeah. I mean, it was still, blackmail-y like it was in the show. But,
Because I feel like it hurts worse when it was the Deep. Because he really went like that high up like that.
I feel like it hurt worse because you was sucking a fish stick. Y'all remember that time when he was at the gas station?
Yeah.
And the lady drove up? She fish stick.
We can't say fish stick.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You didn't see her do it. You just seen her throwing up.
But she did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably.
He shoved his dick in my face.
And he was dating a dolphin. So ain't no telling what kind of foolishness he had going on.
Man, that dolphin scene had me dying. He thought he was getting away too. Mm-hmm. And when he pressed that brake and that dolphin flew out to the street, I'm like, yo. I said, no, we not about to go through this. I said, we not about to do this. And then the dolphin get ran over by a damn semi-truck.
That was part of the stuff that I had missed. That I had fell asleep on.
I said, yo.
I was like, I hadn't even seen that.
I said, man.
I'm
glad they killing dolphins, fam? Nah, but what about when he was talking to the lobster? And the lobster. And he was like, I'm gonna get you out of here. He said, no, not him. I want him. He said, yeah, that's my guy. He was like, out there. He said, no.
Like, what did you think was about that? Oh, man.
Oh, man. That shit was hilarious. Yeah, Pop Claw. Okay. Let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah, Pop Claw.
She was trash.
My girl.
How was she trash?
Rolled a nigga face to death.
So how was she like?
But while we interjecting into that statement,
popped his head like one of those muscle chicks with a watermelon.
She was hot up on that V. She forgot.
Damn, imagine what that orgasm was like for her. If she
thought all of that was her, come on now, bro. Like she got up like, yep, my work is done. Like, no, that.
Look, she must have thought that blood dripping from her joint was just her squirt.
That's what I said. She thought all that was her. Like, no, sis, that ain't you. That man dead.
That's crazy.
R.I.P. to the landlord.
But I'm gonna be real.
He should have been a creeper though.
I just want to know how she's dating A-Train, who's a rich.
I said that. I said why her rent not being paid.
I got an even better question. She's a fucking movie star. How is your rent not being paid? They even talk about her movie that literally just came out.
No, but he was saying that movie was kind of old. It wasn't new. It was kind of old.
I'm talking about early on in the movie. I'm not talking about them. In the really, I think it's probably episode 1. The little boys was talking about her movie, who got saved by damn Maeve when she jumped in front of the damn truck. The little boys was talking about all of the movies. And one of
they was talking about the new movie.
Such and such movie is better than this one. He said, yeah, man, I think it really is.
They were talking about Translucent movie though.
But they were comparing it to her movie because her movie was called Fatal Something Something.
Oh.
Fatal Something 5. I think it was 5 that she'd already had.
Well, you know how that goes.
Alright, so let's talk about the plane scene.
Okay.
What about the scene?
Say it. Speak your mind, bro.
You think he should have saved them?
Oh, Lord.
Or should have saved some of them?
Let me tell y'all something.
Or did he do the right thing with somebody in his position?
No. What he did was completely selfish. Now, the reason he did it is because, well, he's not really a hero. But if he tried to save them, he still could have maintained his reputation the same way, only if he would actually try to save as many as possible. Because he knew that he couldn't save them all. And since we figured that is true, saving as many as possible literally would have had the press be like, well, they want to talk to the survivors. They talk to the survivors. Oh, he tried to save as many as possible. If he didn't flip on them. That's only if he didn't flip on them. But I'm going to tell you the reason he didn't, even if he was a hero. And this, I literally just thought of. It makes him not look like the best hero there is. Because if they view him at the top, they view him as the best of the best, they view him as a god level character, then all of America would have saw that he can't do it all. Now, him letting them all die. Now him letting them all die though, and just be like, well shit, they just ain't let us know. They ain't let us know, B. If they would have let us know, I'd have been there. You know, bing, bing, bing. You know, we would.
That would have showed the weakness. That would have showed that he's not as great as everybody.
Now I don't know if it was him thinking that.
I think
it could have been that he was thinking
because he recovered. Like that story he came up with.
That boy came up with some good shit.
He
did. He Davey. He got that scheme. His scheme is bulletproof.
He had both hands in damn pot because over here he was over here like, man, nah, they should have called me. Over here, he helping them make super villains so he could be the superhero.
Exactly.
So he was getting both ways.
The only thing I don't understand about him making super villains is that he doesn't know what
power they would get,
and then if that person will be
stronger than him. Yeah, and I think that's going to probably end up being his mistake because that's probably just him being a little naive.
Because they didn't kill that dude that walked out of the fire.
They damn sure didn't.
They don't even know where he at.
We don't even know if that motherfucker can die though. Because remember, he blew the fuck up and walked the fuck out.
And then he was like, okay, so did he blow himself up? Does he send out a beam?
No, I think he blows himself up.
He was a grown man and started taking that and got superpowers. So they didn't have to be babies.
No, they didn't have to. Remember, he mentioned it. Yeah. He mentioned when they was doing it to adults, he said, remember, he said it kind of got a little, what did he say?
Some of them didn't survive.
Yeah, some of them didn't survive. And he said some of them just took to it. So, I think, and remember, he even mentioned to it, he said, yeah, it was safer for y'all to do it to children. He said, I see why you guys do it to children and not grown people. But nah, man, the baby though, when they found the baby with the superpowers, my boy Butcher was using the baby to shoot them. He was like, and grabbing the cheeks of the baby. He's like, and that one time when he was trying to damn shoot the baby, when he was like trying to reload his ass. He was like
he trying to shake the batteries in the remote.
Exactly. Bro. But the crazy thing is, all right, you have to wonder what is literally up with Homelander because for the most part, you would think Homelander definitely, he has super strength. He's definitely the strongest out of all of them. Now, you have to know Homelander is easily a psychopath because necessarily he could have stopped every person he came across with his hands.
I thought he was just a psychopath for the ending.
Okay, so the ending, the best part of the whole show. Okay.
I got one more thing to say before.
Okay, well, we're going to do one more. Go ahead. Then we'll do the ending.
He was a psychopath. The only time you ain't see him do something psychopathic, which is still borderline psychopathic, was the first time you seen his ass on the scene. When he caught that one guy and then threw his ass across the goddamn screen, threw his ass all the way up in the air, and his ass landed on a car down the block, which he probably still died. Yes, and then took a selfie. This dude.
That shows you right there.
Self-absorbed, psychopathic.
Sociopath.
But they
don't care.
Them had them in an environment like they were celebrities.
Like they were gods.
And treated them like they were celebrities.
Mm-hmm. Well, remember, they all had brand deals and shit. Yes.
Like,
bro, they have brand deals. They have toys, fam. In this universe, they probably got comics. They got movies. So I mean,
and they were getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, and that's a whole nother conversation. I have to actually do a podcast on this. But are they really getting paid? I mean, Maeve said they cut their checks. But is they getting like checks?
Remember, they said they was getting royalties.
But how much though?
A lot.
Because you never really see like
they got appearance fees.
Yeah, you never see like them in a home atmosphere.
But
and A-Train was always at Pop Claw's house.
But remember, they live in the tower. And they only have it that way because they don't want them outside of the tower. Remember, she wanted to control them. She controlled
That's
them.
what I'm saying. So it's like, y'all really?
Yeah, they get paid. I'm sure they do. But here's the thing.
Where are you going if you can't go nowhere?
And my question
That's the point.
So they keeping the money.
Do they have to work for VOT? Is my thing, because...
Yeah, because you want to know why? Because VOT's going to have all of their deepest, darkest secrets.
They don't have to work for VOT.
No,
and I'm going to tell you why.
You don't make the 7.
I'm going to tell you why they don't have to work for them. Because remember, the only way to work for them was to do that little, because Old Girl had to make a tape, an audition tape, to get to the 7. Now, obviously, you don't have to be on the 7 to work with Vault, though. Because like they said, remember they had Nubian Prince. They're more like a representative company, because what I would assume in this world, a hero who doesn't work for Vault is a vigilante. You just do your own damn thing. Because remember, Starlight was doing her own thing. Remember, she even mentioned, "Oh, I just used to have a radio receiver to go stop crimes." Mm-hmm. And you're just a vigilante. You don't have any representation. And that's why remember that first time when she was on her own after she joined and she was in her regular clothes and stopped that damn the rape from happening for the girl. That's why they was like, "Oh, that's bad publicity because you didn't get the girl's name. Mm-hmm. You don't know who you saved." Mm-hmm. And only that one person on the camera, that one person who filmed it only filmed this part. Mm-hmm. That's why they work for Vault, for liability reasons.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yes, liability.
It's only liability because of bad press.
Yes, but that's literally the perfect reason.
But if you don't have any you have nobody to answer to. Like if Homelander don't work for VOT, what can anybody do?
But that's what I'm saying.
Homelander wouldn't be a good.
No, he's not a good representation.
He's not. Well, because he's literally was born, bred, lived in there.
But the reason why
people like Starlight, who actually grew up with a regular person, that's what old buddy was like. He said you should have grew up with a real mom and a real dad, and that's how you should have grew up instead of them growing him up in that lab.
But it's the perfect. That's why I say this is the perfect way of how it would go, because even in Justice League and in the Avengers, the Avengers 2 even touched on this. It's like, imagine if the Avengers actually had representation that guards them from some of the things that the public presumes that happened. Imagine in Avengers 2 when that whole shit in Africa happened, but they had somebody to tell the real story of how that shit happened. Instead, they saved all of these people, but the way that the public sees it, because y'all don't have any representation, and the way the government sees it, they see it their own way. They see it that you guys need a leash. And it's just like that in Justice League in the cartoon.
It would be a bunch of Hancocks.
Hancock?
I wouldn't even say Hancock. Hancock is still too good for these guys.
She was like, "You're drunk." He said, "That's because I've been drinking, bitch."
But he didn't care what he did. He'll throw your car over as long as he say you call you a dumbass and go on about his day.
But you live.
Exactly.
You do live.
But he tore up the whole city to do it.
But remember, the perfect thing in Hancock, he had to get representation to change his image, to change the way he did things.
He didn't care about it though, because nobody could stop him.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. But that's why these guys got representation. That's literally why. They need it for your positive publicity, for people not to be able to spin stories the way they want to be spun. And that's why they have the cameras on them 24/7 to capture everything.
Or maybe they wanted to get paid.
That too.
I think it's more.
But that's what I'm saying. That right there is where the integrity lies. Remember, Starlight came into that just wanting to be a hero. But
that's what she thought it was all about.
Because that's how they spin the story. That's how they represented to spin the story. And she even touched on that with Maeve when she said that she idolized Maeve about that story about when she had to hold up that bus and broke her arm doing it. And remember, she said maybe that was just because of the writers. Maybe the writers made that story up. It wasn't until later that Maeve told her that yes, my arm was broken in all those places. And you can still see how messed up it is. But they didn't have to spend that part of the story. But what they probably could have spent is maybe when she caught that bus,
Wait
maybe
a
somebody
minute.
might hurt themselves.
So she can stop a whole armored truck
Mm-hmm.
with her whole body
Yep.
straight split through it,
Yep.
but she broke her arm with the school bus in
Well,
all
she-
these places.
Well, she broke
So
it.
did she get jacked up?
What do you mean?
Because if I feel, because now I'm gonna have to go back from because you just made that statement.
Mm-hmm.
So how was she able to stop that armor car then? Something ain't making sense.
Well, I mean, I guess she.
If
broke
she was
her
able
arm.
to blow through that armored car like she did just by standing in front of it and not getting not one single scratch, she could have held up that damn plane.
But
by
she can't
herself.
fly.
She would have been strong enough if she could hit the ground with it in the water. It might have been alright.
Yeah, but how was she just gonna stay
Yeah,
under the plane
She
though?
would have had to have been on the ground and catch the plane.
So she couldn't go down there and get a trip down there and
That's
wait for
another
the
thing her
wait.
and Homelander could have done together.
They both could have
But
just
I
waited
just
till they
don't
Hold on,
crashed.
hold on.
understand
First of all, they
why-
can't catch the plane. Okay.
I just don't understand why Homelander straight
Why wouldn't they be able to catch the plane?
is-
Because if the plane is coming down, right?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Ow!
Because first of all,
he only said he can't pick the plane up if he's don't have nothing to stand on.
exactly. But
So
what
if
I'm
he's standing
no,
on, he can catch the plane,
Look,
right?
look.
That's what he said.
no, listen to what I'm saying. Okay. The reason why they can't catch the plane is the same reason why when that armored truck hit her ass, it split. If she's just standing in place,
She braced herself.
listen to what I'm saying. If they're standing in place and that plane comes down to them, they are going to catch it. That plane is going to crush itself because of inertia. It's like literally a wall the plane is crashing to because they're trying to catch it.
So with her
Yes.
powers,
If you're strong enough to catch it, you stop the momentum. That's like dropping a phone and you catch it because you're strong enough to do that.
No, that is not stopping a phone, my guy. A phone, this right here is light, sir. That's nothing.
Okay,
We're
so-
talking about a whole plane, right? So the whole thing is moving with the
She
same
just
amount of inertia.
said, they just said in there that they can flick a nuke away
Mm-hmm.
like that. So you can't catch a plane.
A plane?
A nuclear warhead that's going 100 or some miles an hour.
A nuclear warhead versus the size of that 747 jet, fam.
Something that you have to be a lot more gentle with, otherwise when you make contact with it, it will blow.
A 747 jet.
Versus a bomb.
It's
a 747 jet is the same at that speed is the same thing as a bomb.
No, it is not.
You ain't heard of 9/11?
It is not the same thing. Not as a nuclear warhead, no. It is not the same thing.
It will blow on impact if you cannot catch it.
Firstly, you're
control
listening.
it.
No. First of all, you're taking what she says, this embellishment of these characters, differently.
How is that-
Because here's the thing,
So they cannot flick a nuclear warhead.
You don't know if they can flick a nuclear
But
warhead.
that's what
Okay.
she said.
That's what she said. But obviously it's never happened.
So you're trying to tell me if that is the case, y'all still not giving me no fucking answer.
I got you.
If
All right,
that's
no, listen.
No, let me finish.
Uh-huh.
If that's the case, when it was doing this thing, your boy was like, shit, well, let me go down here. Oh, here it come. Let me boost myself back up and push that bitch up and then make it land more soft.
Okay, so you remember
Give me some
remember
answers.
Man of Steel?
Houseway.
Do you remember when Superman Returns? When he caught the airplane and he was bringing it down?
And that shit was crushing in his damn hand.
And he had to literally come down with the plane.
Exactly.
Make sure
so
it
why
wasn't-
couldn't Homelander
So they couldn't have did that?
come down?
Like,
He can slow the plane
Yeah.
down and still
Well, he
come
also-
down.
Because he stated that he couldn't do it.
No, he said if he flies up and knocks it off path, he's gonna crack
But
it.
if you're talking about like something just like
If he
if he
catches
just
it
flies
and
up-
goes down with it,
and like literally
and
just standing
slows
there.
it down and lands it, that's different. Because
Bruh.
at a certain point, he gets his feet on the ground, so by what he said,
he
gets
might
his
break an
strength back.
ankle or whatever the fuck happened to him.
He's not gonna break an ankle.
apparently-
He's gonna kill most of them inside.
How?
If you're stopping a jet, like the way y'all say,
I got
most of these people are gonna fly out their damn seats inside there.
Okay.
They was already flying out the goddamn seats. It didn't-
Exactly. So what do you think is gonna happen when somebody tries to stop the damn thing?
Whiplash is a thing.
So what?
That's why whiplash is a thing.
I don't care nothing about no whiplash.
Because listen, an object in motion wants to stay in motion. If you hit something suddenly, you're gonna still keep moving through that object.
I'm telling you, it's
Like,
like
But
nature.
But if the thing that you're still hitting is a fucking superhero who got glutes of steel, he
But it
could
doesn't
slow
matter.
that bitch down.
Okay, think of the pole that car hit the other day as a superhero.
That is an immovable object.
It is.
He is a movable
He's
object.
not. The way y'all are describing him is an immovable object.
So what the fuck is he here for then?
That's the point.
No.
Remember,
Alex.
he did that to save to save the way people look at him. If he was to do that shit,
This is the plane
mm-hmm.
coming down. You can say he's coming down fast. He can come under this plane, and it's gonna come down. He has control of it.
Bro, y'all are assuming that he could do it. Because if he could do it, he wouldn't have said that he would have busted the hole trying to do that.
All right.
This ain't Superman.
You ever heard of
Also, the
breaking
plane
your
is a lot
fall?
bigger than
Yes.
he is.
So, they do it in wrestling all the time.
The plane.
When these people, these 200-pound men, jump over, they catch and they fall to the ground. It's a lot different from you landing on a person, breaking your fall, versus you landing on that.
It's
Right.
also a lot different when the object that you are catching is that big.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, he would have needed to have multiple people catching it in different points of that plane so it not to split.
He had two people.
No, you kept it in the right place.
She can't fly.
It's all about balance.
The Titanic split in half because it was uneven. It couldn't just
And it
hit
had
down.
been damaged.
It had been damaged and it was getting
The
filled
plane
with
was
water.
fully intact before it hit the water or the ground.
What I'm telling you is as soon as he would have tried to catch that plane,
They were going
it
to
would have
water.
broke.
If he tried to catch the plane
Mm-hmm.
before it hit the water,
Mm-hmm.
All he had to do was slow it down.
You know, there's actual videos on
Y'all
YouTube
stress me
about why Superman can't catch planes.
So once he figured out that he fucked the plane up,
Mhm.
she can't fucking fly. Why the fuck was she even there? So he should be like, yo, A-Train, I need you to come get down here in this water and whip up some shit to help the plane level out, and they could have stopped the plane. Explain it.
First of all, we don't know if A-Train can run fast enough to whip up a damn tornado.
Explain.
Over water?
Yeah. No, I said to whip up a tornado.
I meant over the water. The plane crashed in water. It didn't crash over land.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me he couldn't have whipped up no cyclone real quick?
We don't know if he's fast enough.
He just did a race with somebody named Shockwave.
Exactly.
When he
But
when he
They could have
runs-
called Shockwave then. Maybe he fast enough.
When he runs,
He's not fast enough.
the stuff around him moves. So he can imagine if he
They're able to
repeatedly does
record him
that.
running.
With
He's not
water.
fast enough.
It's gonna go up. That's just a fact. Because
first of all, let's
you create enough wind. You telling me he can,
let's be honest. First of all, A-Train is not the Flash. He's not Quicksilver. He doesn't run as fast as
Does
us.
he run faster than? Let's just say.
So you
I'm
saying
gonna
he
just
can't
throw
run as fast as a propeller?
No, they actually said how fast he ran. What did they say? About 1,000 miles per hour? That's about it?
So that's not enough. Okay, a hurricane reaches probably 300, and they produce what are those water tornadoes?
Mm-hmm. The cyclone.
Cyclone.
Mhm.
That's way.
He could have made a
less.
cyclone
But again, you
to help level the damn plane out.
You talking about two different things. You're talking about
Yes,
masses,
you are talking about two different things.
two different.
So you telling me if he can't prevent it from falling,
We're not
he can
talking about
slow
two
it
different
down.
things. We're
He can
trying to
slow
make
it down to where the impact.
I'm trying to
is
figure out why
not-
Terrence the only person that understands what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Like,
I know what you're
where the
saying.
impact is not as deadly as it would have been. To where they all die.
Mm-hmm.
The point, like, I don't, if he's a superhuman, if you can't completely stop it from moving, you can slow it down to the point it's not gonna kill you. Because if it has that much force, it's gonna break itself on you. And they're not going towards the ground, which is when it hits everything, they're going towards water.
And you know what happens when you go towards still water at the speed that you go to?
He could slow that plane down. That's what I'm saying.
It shatters.
To where it hits.
So this
It
is
would
why.
shatter.
So what did I just say? If he's building up a cyclone and it's coming towards it, it's going to steer it off from just crashing into the water. It would probably have eased into the water.
We know the cyclone would have tore the damn plane apart too.
You making it seem like these superheroes.
You just act like they can't do shit. Like, don't nothing fucking work.
Yeah, like they don't
what
know
I'm
their
telling
own
you-
strength.
What I'm telling you
Like they
is
just got one strength. And that's
well, no, because if we're operating on the fact that they know their own strength, like I said, he said he couldn't do it.
okay, so in Justice League, Superman
He ain't Superman, fam.
picked up a whole building, but you just used Superman.
You did
as an
just use
example
Superman as an
to why
example,
can't
so he can
pick
keep
up
on what he
planes.
was saying.
Exactly.
Superman picked up a whole building that was like a hospital from the ground, and it managed to stay in place. That is physically and structurally impossible.
That, my guy,
You
is
have to
based
get
on
under it.
comic book science.
Picked up a state
So is this show!
No, it is not based on comic book science.
Okay, I'm over this. Can we wrap this up?
I mean,
Because it's
look,
almost 11 o'clock. And I gotta go to bed. And y'all done annoyed the shit out of me.
look. Y'all sound off in the comments. Y'all tell these people about this science.
I gotta cut half this out because this is just too goddamn low. That ain't no damn science.
Science. Okay?
We gonna do a science experiment because
You
one
don't
of
even
us
have
is gonna
to.
be right and it's gonna be
You don't have
these
to.
two.
There's people. Look, there's people who have done these comparisons already, and there's probably hundreds of videos you can just look
We're
up
gonna do our own.
and look at the damn inertia. This is that awesome group, and you have witnessed us discuss things that we normally discuss off camera before these shows. This is a privilege for you guys. Understand this. This knowledge that you are seeing here, that is being bantered back and forth, this is gold for you guys. This is something you could talk about in the comments for years.
This is pure annoyance on my face right now.
They can say what they want to say,
There.
but there are laws to this. There are scientific laws that is clearly explained.
In a graphic novel that somebody made up?
Obviously,
Are we done?
We didn't even get to talk about the damn ending of the damn show. Talking about this goddamn plane.
Homelander is savage.
Homelander, he ends up finding out all the secrets.
He's on his Batman, sleuthing.
Because what people didn't realize is that Homelander was smarter than most people. He knew that they were just jerking around, just making him a symbol for the Seven, just putting him up there. Kind of like how Captain America was in the first movie. They really didn't want him to do anything but what they wanted him to do. And smile, look pretty, and just be a symbol for the Seven, where he wanted to be more. He wanted to have more action. He wanted to be bigger in the grand scheme of things. So he started looking around, figuring out certain secrets that people didn't want him to know. Now, there's a subplot with Butcher, Billy Butcher, where he's looking for his wife who disappeared years ago, and he believes that Volt has something to do with it because she worked for Volt. And, you know, one night she was there, one night she went there and then never came back. And then there was footage of her just being someplace and they never seen her ever again.
And this is how this all started.
Exactly. And he found out that Homelander raped her. Or maybe it was consensual, you know. But it happened. That's what was his beef the whole time. He believes Homelander either killed her or somebody around there did and covered it up. So, Homelander, being the sly, evil, maniacal cat he is, goes and tries to find out these answers because he's wondering a lot of things. You know, there's things that's going on that he just not with. You know, every time he talks to old girl, who's in Stillwell, every time he talks to Stillwell, you know, she manipulates him. Because he kind of has a thing for her. He just wants to be up under her bosom. All right?
Let's get to the end.
Now, what he finds out
Wrap
later,
that shit up, me.
what he finds out later is once him and Butcher's wife, when they had their little one night stand, consensual or not, she got pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
They told him that she got pregnant, she died, and the baby died. That was a lie. He had to find that out on his own by twisting some wrists, twisting some heads, you know, doing what, you know, anti-heroes do. He finds out that she survives, the baby survives, and Volt moved them somewhere so nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously must have paid off the chick or some crazy shit. A night comes where Stillwell is at her house and Butcher breaks into her house. She gets home and he straps a bomb to her chest and is waiting for your boy Homelander. Homelander gets there, he tells him to come on out because I know you're there. And then
You said wrap it up. You still giving the play.
I'm trying. Alright, long story short, Homelander killed Stillwell because obviously he was attached to that, but no longer because you kept lying to me. I don't like liars. You got to catch this work. He hit her with the
lasers don't trust.
Yeah, he hit her with the lasers. Bing, bing. Right through her eyelids. Meow. Gone. She's dead. Your boy Butcher's like, all right, well, fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? If you do that, I'm going to do this. Boom. Hit the blow up. Blew her ass up. He thought he blew himself up. Next thing you know, he wakes up, laid out in the lawn. Your boy Homelander comes and walks up to him. Boom. I brought you here. I wanted you to survive. You know what? I appreciate the fact that you thought you was going to do that, but you know, nah, we ain't about to have that today. Then they go up to this damn house and he like, hey, come on out. You know what I'm saying? Little boy walks out with his blonde hair, looks at your boy. First of all, let's talk about, they had the same color scheme, but we ain't gonna talk about that. They literally had the same color scheme. So either the boy idolized him or that's like some kind of referencing, you know.
He did idolize him because he knew who he was.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So then Homelander's like, oh, your mom ain't tell you who I was? I'm your daddy, boy. Was popping. He's like, and then their eyes glowed and shit. And then you see the mom walks out, and then the mom is Butcher's wife. Just, oh shit, I see you. Over. Credits. Now we waiting.
Clueless. Hopefully not for long.
This is That Awesome Show.
That Awesome Show?
Yes, this is what we're gonna call it. That awesome show review.
Yeah.
Discussion, banterific, all that. We argue, we fuss, and we kiss and hug afterwards. But this is it. That Awesome Show review of The Boys. This is Dark Oob.
This is Bella Jean.
This is Terrence.
And we are out. We are the fans, we are the geeks, we are the gamers, and we are awesome. Catch you later.